Towards the end of the 14th century, the decline of the Marinids began to be apparent. In 1401, Henry III of Castile attacked Tetuan, and in 1415, the Portuguese took Ceuta. This extension of the Reconquista to North Africa provoked a further wave of religious sentiment and calls for jihad in the Maghrib against the infidels. Within the Marinid Sultanate, there was a prolonged series of succession crises, with Marinid princes placed on the throne for short reigns by palace coup or by Arab and Berber tribal revolts. After the assassination of Sultan Abu Sa'id Uthman III in 1420, de facto power in the western Maghrib was assumed by a family related to the Marinids, the Banu Wadas, acting at first as regents for the infant Abu Muhammad Abd al-Haq II. However, after his murder in 1465, the Wattasids shortly afterwards succeeded in form as well as name to the heritage of the Marinids in Morocco. The later Marinids of Morocco, ruling from the mid-14th century to their decline in the late 15th century, played a pivotal, yet transitional role in the history of the Maghreb. While the early Marinid rulers like Abu Yusuf Yaqub and Abu al-Hassan had grand visions of regional empire building and the revival of Almohad glories, the later Marinids faced internal decay, factionalism, and external pressures. Despite this decline, their legacy left a lasting imprint on culture, architecture, diplomacy, and the historical trajectory of Morocco. The Marinids were responsible for a significant architectural revival in Morocco. Even during their later period, they continued building madrasas, such as the Bu Inania madrasas in Fez and Meknes, showcasing their devotion to Sunni orthodoxy. They built mosques, fountains, and public institutions that reflected a blend of Andalusian and Maghribi styles. They made urban improvements in Fez, their capital, reinforcing it as a spiritual, intellectual, and political hub. The Qarawiyyin University in Fez continued to thrive under Marinid support, and Fez became one of the leading centers of Islamic learning in the Western Islamic world, attracting scholars, jurists, and poets. The later Marinids maintained diplomatic contacts with the Crown of Aragon, Castile, and even Venice, often negotiating trade truces or military alliances against shared enemies like the Nasrids or Christian Crusaders. Though increasingly symbolic, the Marinids maintained religious ties with the Sharif of Mecca and the Mamluks in Egypt, reinforcing their Islamic legitimacy. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.